Hello, this is Bob Gray Sr. Welcome to Minister Moments, Lord willing, every Friday at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. I'll come with this is not a sermon. You want sermons, go to Saul. My ties again. What's going on here? Okay, I guess I don't know. If you want sermons, go to YouTube and all kinds of places where you can get some. And the best ones really are the ones with Brother House preaching at our place at the National Soul Winning Clinic. But anyway, this is not a sermon, but just practical helps and maybe some pointers that might be a blessing to you. And I try to, as I traveled and I preach, and I've been in every state in the union but North Dakota, and I ain't going there because it's cold. But I usually do a question and answer time, and I try to be a help. I'm starting this is my 54th year of ministry, and God has been so gracious to me. My dear wife, 53 years we worked together in the ministry, and Leanne's in heaven now, and I miss her. I miss her. All the books that I've written 36 books. I've got two more coming out this year, and I'll tell you more about that in other broadcasts. But she was my sounding board. She was the one I would run things past. I remember the book I wrote about introducing Jack Hyles to the next generation. Jack Hyles was my pastor, and at the time, the world's largest Sunday school in the world. And I loved him dearly. My wife worked for the president of the college there, and then I was also there at the college work there. But anyway, um, Brother Hiles was the one who pastored me and helped me, and I in those years of ministry. Oh, I traveled with him 22 years, and I'm telling you, a great man at a distance, but greater up close. Anyway, let's get down to brass tacks. You want to do that? Here we go. I want to talk to you about church staff. Several of you young pastors have quizzed me and have has as much said. I don't have the size church, and you talk about staff and so on and so forth, but I can't relate to it. Well, let me go back to the very first church that I pastored in Illinois, Bourbonnais, Illinois, and what a great group of people. But when I went there in 1976, we had 40 drive in and had 50 on two buses that we ran. So we ran 90. What great people, what great people. And they're still doing great today and got a great pastor and just doing a great job. I remember Jack Lewis, God bless him, he was the guy that counted the money. And the first Sunday, as pastor, I'm sitting in my office and the door's open, the secretary's office, and I counseled with the only couple I had. And I said, after it was over, I said, "Well, Jack, how did we do today?" He said, "Preacher, we did great." He said, "This is the biggest offering we've had in quite a while. We had $600 today." I said, "That's great." I said, "Jack, what's the budget?" He said, $900. And it was my introduction to pastoring. And of course, Brother Hiles always taught us, don't let money be a deciding factor. You make sure God's in it. And God, so I didn't ask about what I was getting paid, but I quickly found out I had to mow grass and shovel snow, and I took care of my family, and just wonderful, wonderful days of learning and so on. So I do know what it's like to be in a church setting like that. I do know. I know exactly what it's like. So from that standpoint and answering some questions, let me try to help you with this matter. Staff is very important, but there's a way to navigate this. And so let me help you. Church staff. Number one, do everything yourself at first. Do everything yourself at first. We had two buses. We added some more after that, but my wife and I, Jack Lewis would change the oil in the buses, and bless his heart, and he would keep them where they run. But Miss Gray and I would go by on Saturday night, put salamander heaters out there to keep them from freezing up and get ready for Sunday morning. We vacuumed. Jack, it was a blessing. But we vacuumed, we cleaned up on Saturday night, got ready for Sunday morning, and made sure everything was ready for Sunday school, and changing toilet paper. And if we got plugged up, we called Jack. Jack could unplug everything. But do everything yourself at first. Very important that you do that. First of all, the people are going to be blessed because they see their pastor not just preaching about it, but doing it. And I think that being an example is far greater than exhortation. Now, both are needed. Both are needed. You need to exhort the people. You need to challenge the people and get in the pulpit and bless God. We need to go soul winning. We need to give more. We need to give to missions. We need to run these buses and teach Sunday school and work in a choir and just right down the line. But do everything yourself at first. Number two, become the expert in every ministry. Become the expert in every ministry. Now, I didn't like handing something to somebody if I hadn't done it myself. And hard for you to believe, but Mr. Gray and I sang duets. It's hard to believe in it. And I sang in the choir. I led the choir when I was young. As a teenager, I was 18. They asked me to teach the adult men's Sunday school class, and I thought, well, these poor people, they have no idea what they're asking. But anyway, I did it. I did it. Now, I'm just saying, do everything yourself at first. Number two, become an expert in every ministry. Now, it has come to this point to where these dumb computers have taken over. And for 30 years in Longview, we did the old ledger, and it was pencil deduct. And so people call me now and say, what kind of system would you recommend? I don't know what to recommend. I just have to tell them to call Trish here at the church and let her walk them through this computer age. I can't help you with that. I can just tell you that you ought to clean the building, put the songbooks in there, right? Get things ready on Sunday morning, vacuum, unplug the toilets, replace the toilet paper, make sure everything's ready for Sunday morning, and you do it first, and let the people see. Example, I'm telling you, speaks more loud. It's a louder sound than exhortation. Now we need the exhortation, but we need the example first. All right. So number one, do everything yourself at first. Small church. Number two, become an expert in every area, and then you can train them how to be an usher, the choir, train the choir director, train the Sunday school teachers. You be the Sunday school superintendent. Don't you hand that job to somebody else. You lead that. So number one, do everything yourself at first. Number two, become an expert in every ministry. Number three, use volunteers who have a heart for a certain ministry. When someone just has a heart for children and the bus ministry and so on, take note of that. If somebody says, can I work in that PA back there? Can I help with the website? If they show an interest, then you let them run with it and you help them. So I said, number one, we're talking about small church now, small church staff. Number one, do everything yourself at first. Number two, become an expert in every ministry. Do it first yourself. Be the example. Number three, use volunteers who have a heart for a certain ministry. If it's music, a bus ministry, a PA, the website, computers, or whatever, then you look out for those people, because if they have a heart for something, they'll go that second mile. You can't put a round peg in a square hole. You can't force these people. Uh, for example, my next point is number four. Choose from the soul winners. You don't want to put somebody in a Sunday school position and say, you have to do the soul winning, you have to tithe, you have to be faithful, you have to this and that and the other. No, 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 no. Find somebody who's already doing it. And so we kept a roll. We had 8 in Longview. We had 8 different times when people went soul winning. Paul Duckett Jr., God bless him. He's in heaven 18 years. He worked with me in music and assistant pastor. What a great man. But he kept a roll. He kept a binder on all those 8 meetings. And when it came time to suggest for somebody to be a Sunday school teacher, I would call Brother Paul Domke in, and Paul Domke, Paul Duckett. Why did I say Domke? Oh, that was my boss at General Motors. Ah, why did I say that? I'm losing it. Paul Duckett Jr. And you go on YouTube and get some of his paid in full, the choir there. Some call it Paradise. Just great music for a soul. Just great music. But anyway, get back to my point. He kept a binder on all those 8 meetings, and so I chose workers from that role that he kept on all from soul winners, people who were soul winners. All right, I said number one, do everything yourself at first. Number two, become an expert at everything that you do so that you can, when you ask somebody to do something, they look and say, oh, the pastor knows what he's talking about. He's done this. And you need to do it. You need to be in front of the people and they need to see you. Don't you be a lazy rascal. Oh, my daddy, he had a tough time with pastors before he got right with God. He was great after he got right with God. He kept our church doors open, really, and paid the utility bills and everything. He complete 180-degree change. But I remember, boy, he fussed. He said these lazy preachers, sleep till noon and speak 3 times a week and lazy. And my dad was a hard worker, hard worker. And but anyway, don't be that way. Don't tear down the office of a pastor. All right, we're talking about small church staff now. Number one, do everything yourself at first. Number two, become an expert in every ministry. Number three, use volunteers who have a heart for a certain ministry. If they show an interest, they show a heart, wonderful. Help them to mature and become and reach their potential. Number four, choose from the soul winners. Keep a roll. We had 8 different times we went soul winning. How many times you have? Keep a roll. Find out who's going. Uh, I don't understand this logic now. I'm gonna get off the path here a little bit, but I hear pastors say, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they're tithing or not." I don't understand that logic. A doctor doesn't say, oh, because they'll say, well, it may influence my opinion of them. And a doctor doesn't say, I don't want to know your blood pressure because it may affect my opinion of my patient. No, he wants to know your blood pressure and all the vitals. I get a physical every year. They do the blood work on me and they look at it and analyze my condition. And I want to know. If they come in and ask me about help them with their finances, first thing I want to do is ask the records department, Mrs. Ayers and her ladies there, who show me their tithing record. I want to know if they're tithing. If you're a God robber, I can't help you with the rest of the money. Now you're mad at me, aren't you? Here we go. Small church staff. Number one, do everything yourself at first. Number two, become an expert in every ministry. Number three, use volunteers who have a heart for a certain ministry. They express that they love a certain thing that goes on at the church. Pay attention to those dear people. Number four, choose from soul winners before you put somebody in a position. You choose from soul winners. Keep a roll of your soul winners so you know who's going, who's not. Number five, meet weekly with them. And here you are in a small church. You don't have paid staff, and you got wonderful Christians and Christian men and women who, just wonderful workers. Okay, you want to meet with them weekly. Let them know how important this position is, even though it's volunteer. Let them know how important this position is by meeting with them weekly. Keep a file at the end of your time together. And well, I had a file, would open it up. On the left-hand side, I had typed up all of their duties. On the right-hand side was a blank 8.5 by 11 paper for our meeting together. At the end, I would say to them, now, what do you owe me from this meeting? The next time we meet, what do you owe me? Then I would say, what do I owe you? I promised to do something to help you. Okay, I've got to write that down. That pen is your brain. And if you don't write it down, you're going to forget about it. And so they're going to come up with things that they owe you that they said they were going to do. And by the way, if you're going to bring me a problem, bring me 5 solutions. I can figure problems out. I know problems. You bring me 5 solutions, and then I'll choose one of those because this is your area. You're the expert in this area. I want them to become the expert in this area. Could I do it better? I could do everything better. It's just the way a pastor's built. Yeah, I can do it all, but you can't multiply and reach people and grow a church. We had 10,000 members when I retired. We had 171 Sunday school classes when I retired, and a lot of faithful people, 200 plus bus workers on Saturday, a lot of great people, 600 soul winning on Thursday night. It was marvelous at our height. It was absolutely marvelous. Couldn't do it alone. Couldn't do it alone. We baptized 4,464 people the last year, 2008, that I pastored. 153 of those were mine that I was able to lead to Christ, pick up, put in my car, and bring them to church, and then walk down the aisle with them. I can't do it by myself. I can't do it. All right. Small church staff. Number one, do everything yourself at first. Number two, become an expert in every area. Number three, use volunteers who have a heart for a certain ministry. Pay attention to your people when they express a love for something, or please pay attention to that. Number four, choose from soul winners. Keep a roll of, I don't know how many times you have soul winning. You have it just one time. Keep a roll. Brother Duckett would be back there, and he'd be checking off the roll on every one of those 8 meetings that we had. Now, number five, meet weekly with them. Help them become experts. Meet weekly. Let them know this is important enough that you're going to take time as a pastor and sit down and go over their ministry with them. Number six, help them with people skills. It's so easy. I've had staff members say, "Oh, just kick that guy out." Well, yeah. Do you know how hard it is to win somebody to Christ? Do you know how hard it is to get them baptized? Do you know how hard it is to keep them? You're working with babies and old grouches. The whole spectrum is there. And so when a pastor preaches, you don't understand. He's got young converts, old converts, and everything in between. He's got to feed all of those dear people. It's a tremendous task, and it's not an easy thing to do. With the Holy Spirit, you can do it. But I'm saying help them with people skills. You're going to have to help them to understand different people and different personalities, and to be able to work with all of them, even the grouches. So you've got to help them with people skills. And as pastor, you better have people skills, or you'll run more people off than you get in. I'm saying, I'm not saying compromise. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not going to compromise. I'm not going to do it. All right. We're talking about small church staff. Number one, do everything yourself at first. Number two, become the expert in every area. Number three, use volunteers who express a heart or love for a certain ministry. Number four, choose from soul winners. Keep a roll of those who are actually going out and telling and giving the gospel out. Those are the people. You don't have to make people. Choose tithers. Choose soul winners. Choose people who are faithful to church. You don't want to have to say, "Look, I want you to be a Sunday school teacher, but boy, you better tithe and you better be in church." Now they should, but why don't you choose from the pool of people who are already doing that? And if you don't have people like that, then you're not ready for a staff. You need to do everything yourself. Bob Robertson in Winston-Salem ran 2,000 and had a part-time secretary, and his son was the assistant and the bus director. That was it. He ran well into what a great, and debt-free too, by the way. All those millions of dollars worth of buildings all paid for. Amazing man, just an amazing man. So meet weekly with them. Number six, help them with people skills. Number seven, spend no more than 40 to 45% of your income for administration. Please listen to me. I don't care what your heart says. I don't care what your emotions say. I don't care what you want. You want to win the world now. You want to have 100 buses. You want to have this and that and the other. But please have some sanity. There's a thin line between faith and foolishness. So spend no more than 40 to 45% for administration. My monthly reports, financial reports, I have percentages off to the right-hand column along with the amounts that were spent. And I trained our deacons to understand anything above 15% on utilities, something's wrong. Somebody's going to shut some lights off, or somebody's got to do something here. We've got to computerize this thing or do something. The same thing with administration. I taught them that no more than 45% was really smoke alarm time, but 40 to 45% for administration. We're talking about small church staff here. Number one, do everything yourself at first. Number two, become the expert in every area. Number three, use volunteers who have a heart for a certain area of ministry. Number four, choose from people who are already doing it. Choose from soul winners. Choose from those who are already tithing. Choose from those who are already faithful to church. Choose those who have standards in their lives. Number 5, meet weekly with them. Let them know this is important, and you've got to have that back and forth with these leaders. Number 6, help them with people skills. Number 7, spend no more than 40 to 45% of your income for administration. Number 8, hire slowly. Don't be in a hurry. I've got to have a youth director. You've only got 10 teenagers. Well, I've got to have a bus director. You don't even have a bus yet. We're so silly, aren't we? We think hiring somebody is going to build a church. Some people think having a Bible college is going to build a church. No, it will slow you down. It will not speed the process up. First Baptist Church was running 20,000 when House Ezra started in 1972, their Bible college. Oh, yes. Yeah. He had the world's largest Sunday school before he started a college. The college really slows you down and brings in a lot of critics, a lot of critics. Small church staff. Number 1, do everything yourself at first. Number 2, become an expert in every area. Number 3, use volunteers who have a heart, who express love for music, technology, if you please, maintenance, bus ministry, bus kids, whatever it might be. Number 4, choose from soul winners. In other words, choose from people who are already doing it. If they're already doing it, you won't have to tell them to do it because they already do it. It's a part of their routine. It's a part of their character. Number 5, meet weekly with them. Let them know this is important to you. Number 6, help them with people skills. You're going to have to mold them to be able to work with people. Otherwise, they're going to be running people off for stupid things, stupid things. Stupid. Do I use the word stupid? I can't do that in the Spanish world. I have to use the word loco. Don't tell me why. I was just warned about that. So number 7, spend no more than 40 to 45% of your income on administration. Don't go hog wild on this. Number 8, hire slowly. Don't hire famous people. There are famous Christians who live off of big churches. Please don't do that. Number 9, fire slowly. Now, you're just as much at fault as they are if they're not doing their job. Maybe it's the wrong placement. They're good people, but wrong placement. Why should his wife, the guy you're going to fire, and his children suffer because your guy that you hire is not doing the job, but you hired him? You moved him there. You got him a home. You were taking care of him. Okay, he didn't work out the way he should. Well, move him to another ministry. But I'm just saying to you, fire slowly, please. Now, if they break the law, and if they break the law, they pull some stupid sexual misconduct, craziness, call the police, have him arrested, and lock him up. Restoration is civil as well as the church responsibility. I have a responsibility as a church to restore people. But when you break the law, it's out of my realm. I can't help you. Now, the police and the civil authorities, they'll have to restore you. They may have to lock you up for 20 years or child molestation, whatever it might be. But that's restoration. Well, I'll get notes and letters on that one, won't I? The last point number 10, pastor them. Pastor these volunteers. Give them extra attention. They're giving the ministry extra attention. Now you're going to have to stop and give them extra attention. And they should not lose their pastor because they're head of the PA department. They should not lose their pastor because they're the head of the ushers. They should not lose their pastor because they're head of the bus, the one bus you have, or choir director, or whatever it might be. They should not lose their pastor. You've got to nurture them and help them because they're going to be under stress when they take a role of leadership. Satan's going to shoot at them. All right. We're talking about small church staff. Number 1, do everything yourself at first. Number 2, become an expert in every area. Number 3, use volunteers who have a heart for a certain area. Number 4, choose from soul winners, or in essence, those who are doing it already. All right. Number 5, meet weekly with them. Number 6, help them with people skills. Let them bring their problems to you, and then you say, this is how I think you should handle that. Number 7, spend no more than 40 to 45% of your income, your church's income, for administration. Number 8, hire slowly. Number 9, fire slowly. And number 10, pastor them. They should not lose their pastor because they are the head of the PA or head of the video or the technology or maintenance or whatever it might be. They need a pastor even more because they're going to be shot at by the devil. So hope this helped you. And practical, small church staff every week. Subscribe if you've not subscribed to Ministry Moments. Please do that. Ministry Moments YouTube, Bob Gray Sr., and also solvechurchproblems.com. I've got 2 new books coming out this year. I will keep you abreast of that situation. But one, Joab. Oh my goodness, you're talking about an enigma Bible character, Joab. And the other is Jacob and Sons. And so I think you're gonna read 36 and taking those with love and care. In fact, I don't think I shouldn't say this. I haven't got any real bad press on them. I'll probably get it now. God bless you. Go soul tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, preparation day for the Lord's Day. Let's win souls, get people saved, pick them up, bring them to church, and let's have an impact in our city. God bless. Have a great weekend.